Hello and welcome to this video from Nick Hacks. We're actually working with air dry clay again today. We're going to be making an air dry clay flower, and specifically we're going to be working on making Morning Glory. This is one of my favorites. I think, it's one of these projects where it's pretty simple, but with a little bit of work you can get a good amount of detail. All right, so let's jump right in. You see here I've taken, a good chunk of clay. And, one of the things for these videos is, they're very basic, so I try not to use any tools or anything like that. So we're just using clay in our hands. But in this one, I'm going to deviate a little bit, and we're going to use just a pen. And, if you had a clay tool, you'd be using that. But like I said, just want to make this basic projects, you can use with anything you have around the house. And even air dry clay, like I said, I use some brand name clays, but this is air dry clay is something you can make yourself as well with a little bit of corn flour and a little bit of glue. All right, so let's jump right in here. So we have here a good amount of clay, and you know what? This actually probably is a little bit more than we need. So kind of break this off here, put some to the side. Okay, so I think this is about the right amount. So you see here, it's not a huge amount of clay, like, half a handful. And we're going to start off rolling this into a ball. So just kind of shape this, get into a nice round, even ball. All right. Once we have this kind of evenly shaped here. All right. Great. So what we're now going to do here is we're going to form this a little bit from a ball into, almost like a little bit of like a teardrop shape. So kind of shaping it from a ball into, this teardrop. So a little bit thin on one side, a little bit thicker here at the top. All right. So as you can see here, we have a nice teardrop shape. So now what you do is just hold this in your hand, and we're going to take our pen. We're going to kind of just start to press into the middle here. And what you can see here is we're going to use this to start kind of shaping the petals of this Morning Glory, right? So we've pressed into the middle here. We're just kind of pressing outward and just trying to shape the petals, right? So then you just keep holding onto the stem piece and just let these pieces, kind of this be the only piece that's being shaped out around the side. All right. So as you can see here, we're still holding on to our stem piece here, and we're just pressing into the center here, and then just kind of pressing outward to make these petals come out from the center. Okay. So getting there. All right. Dig a little bit deeper. Okay. So I think we're almost there. Just want to twist this a little bit and stretch these petals out just a little bit more. And the key here is you want to get these good and stretched out. So, they're kind of elongated. But also you don't want to press too hard because you don't want these to be too thin and you don't want them to tear. Okay. So I think we're in good shape here. So you can see here what the makings are. We have kind of the center of the flower, and then we have kind of the petals coming out from the center. So one of the things I like about the Morning Glory and kind of I like about this technique is, so we've been pressing out from the center. We have the makings here of kind of like this nice little petal here. But what we can do here with our pen is we can just add some simple veins. So just took off the cap here. We're just going to take this edge piece here and just simply press in and turn, press in and turn. And just kind of see I'm trying to evenly space it. Turn, pressing and turning, pressing and turning. And just repeating this. So you can see it's starting to form a pattern here. Just pressing in with the cap here. I'm just going to keep going. You can see I'm almost halfway. just keep going all the way around and just doing the same thing, getting the even spacing, just pressing in with this cap here. Okay, almost at the end. Okay, so there you have it. If you look, now you can see we have the petals, we have the veins, we have it the center here, and you can see we have the stem. So, like I said, very simple project here with some air dry clay. We've been able to make a pretty, detailed morning glory with just a couple of simple steps. Very fun, very easy to do, something you can do with kids. So hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe. All right, thanks a lot.